where you're really counting on yourself to be able to get those picks with the two duelists. I can't remember who it was, but if the bones are strong, then everything else works out. So.
Very fair. It'll be interesting with this Reyna compared to this Breach. It's a mirror match in every other agent. It's going to be interesting to see how they use the Breach. If you can get through, you can play those Flash as well. It end up being crazy, especially with the combos you can pull with this Breach and Jet. We might be seeing one very early on in the match here. They do play it quick up Gelato. Nothing to be seen so far, but I already like what we're seeing out of Nothing to Lose. Willing to play that aggressive defense. So they're going to sneak all the way up through mid. It's almost like just completely free for them. They managed to walk all the way through market, but now the info's been given away. Cat manages to come up with a huge one before they even can get out of market. And Lunar will find a second, trying to push CT, trying to trade that kill out, and finally it's found to go down to the CT side, but it's traded straight back, and now it's the Killjoy all alone towards site. A quick pistol round will end just as quickly as it started. That's Nothing to Lose. Just like the name says, they're not willing to lose that pistol round.
Yeah, absolutely. Kunai was playing a very aggressive strat. They're just pushing all the way through mid into B market, straight through onto the site. It didn't quite work out for them, unfortunately, getting caught off there. The smokes didn't go down quite in time for Kunai, and they got caught out before they could get onto the safe location of market. And that was kind of their downfall. They were at a man disadvantage getting onto site, and it kind of just made it very difficult for them to get anywhere without getting picked off in that sense. But now they're going to try and keep this momentum up here. Nothing to lose with the flash. A brilliant one. That is how that Korean meta is played. That Breach using the flash, pushing through. Ari gets that first pick. Artstar's going to get another one as well. And now it's a 5v3 already. It's looking very dominant here for Nothing to Lose. They're going to push forward now and just try and get those picks off. Obviously, Kunai just trying to get any picks they can, try and take the weapons away. There goes another concussion, and Ari's going to pick that one up as well. One pick from Leah, but everything else is cleaned up from the rest of Nothing to Lose, and it's only one man down on the Nothing to Lose side.
That's just beautiful. That's exactly how you want to use that Breach in the Jet. We saw them try to play it round one, but finally the second round, there's somebody there to be met by that flash. It works perfectly. No vision to the Gelato side. They sneak through, they gain early control, and they get the information that the rest of the Kunai side is somewhere towards the mid area. They quickly re-aggress as they know they have the advantage and they have the advantage with the economy, and they manage to sneak through, get the kills quite easily, and they clean it up before any damage can be done.
Yeah, here comes another aggressive play from that Korean Metacom. They're going to push through. Oh, Ari's not quite going to find the first pick. Leah's going to take that one down, but not without taking a lot of HP there. That's 81 down and down to 19 HP. That's going to be difficult to play out the rest of this round, but they do have the better weapons. They're able to take those quick picks, so shouldn't matter too much as they get into this one. All that matters is they get this round on the board, keep up that economy, but Nothing to Lose really want to take that away from them. So they're going to play this one a little slower. Just take their time and play close corners. Got shorter range weapons. They're not expecting Lunacats to turn around the corner there. Gets a lot of damage down, but doesn't quite get the kill. Gonna move back. And here they are. They're gonna go for this take on A. Try and get as much map control as they can. Door goes down. They plant the spike, and now everybody coming back for the retake. It's a 4v5, but everyone on Kunai quite low on HP.
Yeah, that cat push. They managed to sneak it through, but they took a lot of damage on their way into door. Trying to push in now. Danny not quite getting the info on the drone, and now it'll be made.
Oh,
There's
no,
Leah all the way behind. This is a crazy flank. Sarah catches one. Oh, doesn't even need it. Dokkum cleans it up so easily. And we've got two very low towards the door side. Trying to find their way in his cats, but easily traded out, and that's Artstar. All alone now. Just the one flash to work with. No one even getting caught by it except for one on site, who manages to briefly stay alive, and Artstar somehow finding two, but just no time left. Some good exit frags, but just isn't able to sneak out. Is gonna get a little bit of an eco advantage though, taking the loss rather than living for that one lone Spectre.
I'll tell you what, that is a brilliant round for Nothing to Lose, because they're going to actually be able to buy up again into this round with their ARs, and it's going to be difficult for Kunai to keep that momentum up. Now that they've lost 3 players on that half, they're kind of segmented on their economy. They're going to have to work out ways to buy up around each other without fully buying up. It's going to be difficult for them, and now, you know, Nothing to Lose kind of have the chance to retake this second round here, whereas, you know, if Kunai had taken that more convincingly, it would have been difficult for that. But here comes the aggressive push once again. Just the Korean meta being able to take that first pick immediately. Leah's going to take down 2 now and just stop that in its tracks, but it's a brilliant idea coming into there. They just need to be able to protect themselves a little better after getting that first pick.
Yeah, now it's almost like Kunai are ready for this. They've seen it before. They play Leah back towards Plaza, and she's able to cleanly trade it out, and that's really, really worth it. They just bit off a little bit more than they could chew towards the B main side, pushing out before they really have any control cemented. I like what they're going for, but you can only do it so many times before a team starts to catch on. And real credits to Kunai for catching on as quickly as they have.
Yeah, absolutely. But they're going to take A site now, make sure they can get onto it. All of these Astra smokes are coming out. Trying to clear out anybody there under heaven. Star, but doesn't find anyone. Oh, one pick comes out on either side. Dalcom's going to take down 2, though, and now it's just down to Cat Triggered. Over behind the door. Gravity Well comes out to try and stop her from leaving, and that's going to be the end of her. Their Cat taken down by Heart. The Battle of the Astras going in the way of the Gravity Well holder there, Heart.
That is why you need an Astra on your team.
Star,
it's just so easy once you're there.
One pick comes out on either side. Dalcom's going to take down 2, though.
It's so close, and they think that they're going to have the whole side clear, but somehow, some way, she's just peeking outside of Hell, easily able to come up with 1, and then Heart, the Astra pull. I mean, the Gravity Well is just too strong. An easy cleanup to win the round.
Yeah, that's exactly what Kunai wanted off that one, because it was kind of looking a bit dire coming into that round. You know, they didn't go as well as they wanted. Maybe a bit of an aggressive play here. Ari might just jump up onto this one, try and get a first pick. But taking the time, there's nobody there anyway, so it won't matter. They're on an eco round. They're just trying to use those knives to try and get 1 pick here and see if they can get a gun back in their hands. Oh, here comes the Owl to try and see if anybody's there. Try and set Ari up for that first hit. All right, gonna find Leah, but not round the corner, so not gonna be able to go for that pick there, Ari. They're gonna have to back off here, but you know, it's a really slow round now for Kunai, who know they've got that economical advantage. They're just able to kind of take map control very slowly and do what they do best in.
Yeah, very interesting for Nothing to Lose. A good pistol round strategy to just keep everybody to B and try to retake together. Oh, Leah. Tucked in the corner. Oh, spotted. The spray just barely coming in. That was looking very dangerous. And now it gives Lunar Chats a chance to try to win that mid fight. There's a fight to be won on site as well. They might actually just work together here and try to take this lone Vandal in mid. But by now, she's already wrapped around to site. Back in play with the teammates. And this retake, really all they can hope for here is to take a couple guns down. It's going to be significantly hard to win this one. They do have Ari on the knives. There's potential here. It's all up to when she tries to play through. She goes through now. No one willing to peek, but she does manage to catch 1. Oh, a second as well, and now suddenly this round's looking very winnable, but they've got to play the rest of the way through, and they will do just that. They clean out Hell, and somehow Nothing to Lose have came up with an eco round that never should have looked that good to begin with.
I don't believe that. It's so close as well with the spike defusal. That's brilliant there. Ari coming through, pushing into her own smoke there. Gets forward, gets 1 pick, gets a second one there, and it's just too difficult for the 2 players sat under heaven to push out and get as much, you know, as much space as they need to be able to get those picks, and they get picked off 1 by 1, and that's just, I mean, that's exemplary for Nothing to Lose, for how to play. First off, the Breach and Jet, a brilliant way of using those 2 together. And second off, how to play an eco round. They played it so smartly, made sure that they came in with full aggression and made sure that they had that man advantage coming through onto site. Brilliant from them, and now they get to play a little more calmly. They don't have to, you know, nothing much rides on the fact that they, you know, need to win that round. It's brilliant from them, and now they've got that round advantage. And Ari's going to push through here for an aggressive peek. Doesn't find anything. Dalcom's already turned around the corner, so looks like they're going to go for a B push here. But up here, Luna Cat's going to go for an aggressive peek. Doesn't quite find the pick. Kay's going to take that one down. And I think losing a tiny bit of health, but not too much at all. And the rest of the players all the way over towards A. They're going to have to rotate all the way around and go for a 4-man retake now. That's going to be difficult now because they've already got control of the site. They've already got control of all the angles they want to have. They can kind of play it the way they want now, Kunai.
The story of the round so far is really Dalcom And there she is again, finding a second on the lurk. Not the third to market, but it's close. And anchors nonetheless. Any time killed off is good time. The Cosmic Divide going to go out here, trying to prevent anybody pushing through without serious consequences. We've got that recon bolt, which should give a lot of info. They know everybody's got to be somewhat towards sight here. All into how they play this retake. They have the breach ult to work with too. They have a Cosmic Divide of their own. The breach ult going to come out now. That's everybody getting somewhat caught up. A beautiful pull from the Astra. Artstar stuck in his plate. Her place rather. K does catch one. Traded quickly back out, but it's the Boathouse peaks from Danny. Not able to find everybody as Artstar finds her fourth of the round. 1 HP. Can she clutch it up? No, it's not gonna happen. The spray through the box comes through, and Leah just barely clinging on to the round. Nothing to lose. Still making it look expensive.
Artstar really tried her best there, using the Rolling Thunder to get into sight, try and get the first picks and catch them off guard as well as she could. But the rest of her team were just taken down so quickly that she had to carry the whole weight of that retake herself and didn't quite find as much as she could. You know, obviously a 1v5 is not going to turn out well, no matter what. No matter which way you spin it. And, I mean, doing so well to get 4 picks, but not quite being able to get that, you know, either with the time or the health to finish off that last one. And now they do have to eco up into this next round, but it's not too bad. They have got 3 rounds. Here comes the aggressive play, and going to find one, but not before Leah already finds Sarah there. It's difficult, but Kunai on the other side of the map have already taken control of A. They know this. They're going to have to rotate round slowly, but K's going to go for an aggressive peek over in heaven, try and make sure nobody retakes this. Here comes the Empress coming out as well. Kunai really trying their best to keep control of this. Oh, a lot of the respect using those ults against an eco round. K comes around the corner with the knives, takes 1, takes 2, but triggered. Gonna take down K now. For 1v2, definitely not looking too likely for Cat. She's gonna have to clear out both members here. Here comes the gravity well, stopping her from pushing through. The eye as well, stopping everything. There's the concussion, and there's no time, but might be able to get 1 pick. Since they're lower on economy, there's the first pick. Comes around the corner, doesn't quite find a second. Dalcom's going to take that one out. And it's going to be a round towards Kunai, but you know, with the lower economy, nothing to lose. Weren't really expecting to win that round anyway, so that's a brilliant outcome for them.
And somehow they still managed to make every round look expensive, regardless of if the economy is close, if they have good positioning. It doesn't matter. They'll find a way to somehow cling on to these rounds, and they're certainly making them look expensive. Everyone able to get a little bit of a rebuy here. And Kunai have been doing an excellent job of defaulting here. Multiple times they anchor a player to mid, or they're just able to default so effectively that they hold sites for so long. Like 2 rounds ago, we saw Dalcom holding that Gelato side, holding to an A main for half of the round. They're able to execute completely into B for free because nobody's watching it. They're just able to play all the way through because they're so worried about this Reyna on the lurk. They've been doing such a great job of consistently playing that. This time around, we saw nothing to lose. They felt that it was a lurk. They hoped that it was a lurk, but instead they kind of used that control of the pacing. Kunai knew that they could fool the defensive quite easily, and they're able to play off of that lurk because they've been conditioning their opponents so frequently throughout this match so far.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, you're completely right. And we've got a tactical pause coming through here. I'm going to assume that's from Nothing to Lose, bringing the coach in to have a little chat. Thank you to iOverreact. She's been taking on the role of referee here, making sure that the coaches don't step out of line. Not that they would, but obviously it's nice to have that option to have coaches talk to your teammates during the tactical pauses, and taking on that role impromptu. Very nice. Very good for the players, definitely. And they're just going to figure out some way to come back into this one because, you know, yeah, they have been doing really well on those economy rounds and making sure that they're, you know, giving Kunai a run for their money. But in the end, they do have the lower economy now and they do have the lower round count. They do need to come up with a different strategy defending this one because it's not quite been working out for them. Tactical is going to be over now. But obviously, you know, with the Korean standard comp, you're looking for more of a aggressive power. So on defense, you're really going for a lot of risk by pushing forward with those aggressive breach jet plays. So it's working out okay for them, I would say. I would expect them to lose more rounds on defense than win. here come Kunai pushing onto the A site once again. They're going to get control of it, but oh, here come the picks from Ari. Gets one and dashes out in time without taking a single shot. And now Kunai have the site, but they have one player down. Here comes the Hunter's Fury trying to stop anybody from getting that. Catches one, not quite going to find a pick. No. Oh, but some trades coming out over there on short is going to stop anything. Here comes the defensive lockdown there. They're going to try and get onto site by pushing everyone out of it. Everybody's going to have to run away. Oh, that's a brilliant concussion from the breach there. They're going to push through, find one pick, and trying to find anything she can there. There's that brilliant play, using those ults, using those abilities to their advantage there.
Yeah, I like what Kunai's doing, working the pace in the palm of their hand. They're playing exactly how they want to. They're keeping their opponent on their toes. The issue is, though, you're playing a team with so much utility, and so much that utility is towards the middle and the B side of this map. If you play quick A, you're guaranteed to have a retake that fast, because you're going to have Breach with full flashes. You're going to have your Sova with both shock darts and recon bolts. And potentially, if that Astra plays back site or plays towards the cat side, you're going to see 5 stars as well. And that's exactly what happened on the retake. So much utility went in. They just made it a circus on the site, doing whatever they please, juggling to perfection. And they clean up the round.
Yep. Here comes Ari now. With the knives, going to fall back, let the owl take some info. Finds one and tagged as well. That's brilliant. Ari's going to push through here. Finds one. Oh, not quite finding the knives. Has one left. But, oh, not quite going to find that one either. Going to have to fall back. But doesn't take too much damage for her troubles. Kay's going to push in with the shorty, though. Get that pick. Now they have the control. This is great for them with the little economy they had. And Danny's actually going to take out Sarah as well there. Cat takes one down. But that's brilliant from Kunai using the economy they had to get through onto site, get those picks, because that should not have happened. Delcom's going to take one down with the Sheriff now as they try and get back, take some control forward now, but the pick on Heaven there is going to make sure that they don't have anywhere to go. Even though they have the rifles coming into this one, they're going to have to back out. Out comes the lockdown, they push back, and now I think they have to just go for exit frags.
Exit frags are just save what they've got, as this could absolutely turn the game on its side, falling in this round. And we see Cat is very close here towards the Cat side. Potential to be peaked here, but she does have the advantage on the angle, but she turns. Oh, the timing, it's so tough as Leah cleanly takes one. A trade comes through though. Arts finds one, maybe a second as well if the spray can be found, and it will be. So they do get a couple exits, but yeah, that's a rough round. I mean, Kunai finally putting those pieces together to play quick. Now they have another piece to their arsenal. They can play that default heavy play style. They can play quick if they choose. And now Nothing to Lose are really on their toes. Yeah, I mean, you see it a lot in Valorant. I mean, people have complained about how overpowered SMGs and some of the pistols are, especially the classic. But it's always surprising when you see a team come up against a team with rifles and still win out the round convincingly there. There were 4 people alive when the round ended. They managed to get 2 exit frags, Nothing to Lose. But in the end, it's just so great from Kunai to get those and, you know, do what they can. And now, you know, they're playing it slower now. They have time, they have economy, they have everything they need to get forward here. And they're going to just play everything very slow, take their time, and they can afford to do that now. But they're going to push forward towards B now. Nothing to Lose are kind of predicting another A hit for how effectively Kunai has been able to get into it. But once again, doing a fantastic job of doing a little salsa dancing around this team as they manage to slide freely into B. Nobody even there guarding it. That's how confident Nothing to Lose were. And now we see Kunai cleanly set up, and they have time to set up their post plan as well. And Dalcom able to play through mid. No pick's going to come of it. It's cleanly shut down, but Danny's there for a trade. Tons more work to be done, though. The breach to market, trying to clear out that angle. Now they know exactly where she is. But the retake's still not able to come through yet. They have got lots of info. Danny knows that their market, not able to find the pick still. But the info is worth so much more as they all push out of market here. They don't clear main. This could be so tough in a couple seconds. As K slides through, finds one. The breach not even looking, finds 2. And the cleanup from Leia on site as well. Kunai, they're looking so good right now. And if you're Nothing to Lose, you almost just want to get out of this half.
Yeah, honestly, that's gotta hurt so much. I mean, they took a risk going into that round and they tried to take it back and they did get those picks they needed, but when you don't clear angles, you know, when that cosmic divide is up, cutting you off from sight, you need to clear everything on your side of the cosmic divide before you push through. They started to push members through before they had cleared main, before they cleared CT fully, and it was their downfall ultimately. They lost one player on one side of the wall, the support didn't come through from the players who were on the defensive side of the wall, and they just couldn't get anything going there, and it all got picked off at the same time. But now, you know, nothing to lose. We've got to play with that lower economy. Once again, they're in that save round, that difficult situation. You know, try their best, but it's a, you know, it's a slow entrance from Kunai, and you know, this is probably not playing into what Nothing to Lose want, because now they're going to push through. They found a little bit of info. Here comes the Hunter's Fury to try and get anybody out of under heaven. Takes one down here, he takes two, and everyone else is getting ruined as well. Takes one pick there, Cat, but it's all down to Luna now to try and get anything she can at the end of this round. Location is revealed, and Danny's just going to spray through the floor there to finish that round out. It's another round in the way of Kunai there, 7-4. Let's see if Nothing to Lose can get that one back.
The pre-round setup was nice. They finally are paid for their prediction. They bet on the A site, and that's exactly what they got. But so much utility came down. Before the jet was even to sight, everybody was some form of concussed, flashed, pulled. What are you going to do when you're stuck there, especially on pistols? The only one with a fighting chance there is the Sova. And even she can't get anything done as she's looking down the barrel of 5 other weapons. And there's full rifles on the other side. That's just a tough scenario there, and now Nothing to Lose. Trying to see if they can snag this last round, like you said, Twiggy. At least go into the half 7-5.
Yeah, the defensive cosmic divide there comes through to try and split the map in half, stop them from getting into either site there. But they're going to choose B anyway. It's the shorter little choke point to push through here, and they're very cautious about it. Has one player on one side of it to try and make sure that the path is clear on the way through, and Nothing to Lose are going to give up that map control to try and get a retake altogether now. They're going to post up on other sides. Here comes, oh, that info, brilliant. Sarah can just spam through that smoke and get that pick. But now they're going to have to retake fully here. It's 5v4. They can do this, but the ults have come out already from Kunai. They need to push forward now with aggression, with tempo. They try and get a pick through the wall there, but nobody's there. Everybody posted up on site. It's an awkward position to be in for 4 people. It's a very tight space, but they're going to try and get anything they can. Kay's got that ult out. Here comes the push now. Taking one down. Ari gets 2 there. Sarah gets another. Cat takes another. And all of the trades, it doesn't matter. There's so much aggression on the side of Nothing to Lose that Kunai just can't soak it all up.
And they finally don't have to worry about that B main. They're able to just cleanly play site together. And that's such a clean retake. Everybody really in sync there for Nothing to Lose. Everybody pushing through effectively together, ready for the trades, and they absolutely cleaned it up towards the back of the site.
Yeah, they did so well there to get those picks, and Ari obviously straight away getting those first 2. That was essential, because then the last 2 players had to, you know, turn around, try and see. You know, they don't have eyes in their heads. They have to clear several angles together, and it just didn't work out for them. But now we're in the second half. Kunai takes 7-5. It's not the, you know, it's not the most one-sided half you can see, so it's probably okay. I feel like Nothing to Lose aren't feeling too dreadful coming into this one. But they were the ones that used that tactical pause, so obviously they are feeling... It didn't go the way they expected.
Yeah, that second half of the first side of the map really was so tough for Nothing to Lose. I mean, they cleanly took pistol, a couple bonuses following, and then just downhill from there as Kunai really found their footing. And now they got a chance to do the same back the other way. The picks come through. They're already making their way towards site, and now it's up to Danny towards site to hold on. Finds one, but no more gonna come of it, and they do manage to take the site. Nothing to Lose once again, using that breach jet combo to sneak through market, and now they've got themselves a free bomb plant.
Yeah, that was a brilliant use of, once again, the breaching jet to push through, get that first pick, and although it got traded out, you've already got that advantage in space. You can push through forward with absolutely no problems. Here, once again, oh, lovely, using the breach concussion to make sure nobody's pushing through that side, but here they come now. Leah gets one pick. Everybody else sat over in boathouse towards the back of site. Hart's going to get forward onto site, take another pick down, and now it's just the breach by herself. Tries to get Leah there, doesn't quite find it. Oh, and the trade comes through, but can't quite find the second shot onto Hart, and Hart's going to be able to clean this one up. Heartbreak there for nothing to lose.
Nothing hurts more than that. When you cleanly find the first shot, and you just barely glide to the side of the head for the second. Once again, both these teams keeping it so close, but if you're nothing to lose, you really want to win that round and get the game tied up as quick as possible. Not going to force, though. They're willing to play for that third, which is respectable. But, you know, we saw some crazy ecos come out last half. Potential for something to get shaken up here as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's generally the better idea not to buy up, to try and play for that economy in the second round. Some teams go for it, especially when they're backed into a corner. I think they've got a little bit of time to play with here, so I don't think it matters too much that they're giving this round away for free. Obviously, the goal now to try and get as many picks as possible. And the breach is just going to make it so that they can get as much space as they want. They get forward here, all the way over into Garden. They're going to try and... I mean, they're playing it very cautiously, to be fair to them. They're coming through, trying to just take map control first and think about picks later. So maybe they are going for the win in this round. They go through onto A site here, haven't cleared Heaven yet. Hart takes down one, Leah takes down another, but Artstar's going to trade that one out. Now, two people sat up in Heaven. Dalcom's going to take one pick, turn around the corner, take down another. Ari's going to trade that one out, and now by herself under Heaven here, has to clear everything, and Sova's going to be able to get a little bit of recon here. Oh no, it falls right next to her, and Kay is going to be able to finish that one up.
They managed to get into sight. A great job from the breach utility to clear them through Cat in the tree area. Everybody plays straight to sight, and it's just a buffet for the Spectres on Scaffold, who cleanly walk out, taking extra rolls, grabbing all the butter they can, some cheesecake from the dessert table. They just absolutely clean up with the spray. And let's make it look easy. I mean, not much to get done there. You at least hope just to get the spike down and go from there. Unfortunately, not quite able to get to that stage, but a good idea just didn't prosper in the end.
Yeah. And now they're going to be able to buy up into this next round. Obviously, it didn't really matter how much happened in that round. They weren't going for the win either way, or at least they weren't, you know, dead set on that win of that round. They just wanted to come into this next round with the assault rifles, and now they're going to push through, get a little bit of recon first. There we go, finds one under Heaven, and out comes everything to try and get her out of there. Leah's going to be completely shut down, and I don't think there's anywhere she can go. Absolutely not at all. Ari's going to take that pick down. Now they push forward onto site. They have the control they want to get that spike down. It's going to have to be a retake coming through here from Kunai. Tries to get that first pick over onto Luna. Cat's here, Dalcon, but doesn't find the shots that she needs. Turret's going to go down to stop anything from coming through there, and they're just trapped over there now. Here comes Danny. Oh, they're going to push through, forward, try and get these picks first, but not knowing there's somebody behind the corner. Oh, one kill on the side of Kunai. That's great, but Lunacat's going to be able to take both of them down. And now it's down to Hart and Kay. Coming through, Ari's going to take that first headshot, and Artstar's going to take the second. A good round from nothing to lose, only losing one member.
Such an interesting clear of Cat. You have two there. Nobody clears the left side, and there's nothing you can do there. I mean, somebody has to check both sides of the angle. Almost better to double swing that, and it really ended up hurting Kunai there. Nothing to lose, able to tuck a corner, find two picks towards Cat, and that shuts the retake down before they can really even initiate it.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. You know, it was a good plan to go for that little peek over onto Cat there, but it didn't quite work out. They're going to have to come back into this round with their rifles and try and take anything they can back. Ari's used those knives there to try and get this first pick. Turns around the corner, and he's going to get that pick before Dalcom can even press the trigger. They've used the Killjoy ult over towards B, but it's not going to be B that they're taking. They're taking A with the spike. Oh, but there goes the spike onto the floor. Kay's going to take two picks down, turning back over into Gardens before anybody can get her, but now Ari's going to take that second pick down with the knives. It's a 3v3. They still have control of the site, but Ari can't plant by herself. She needs the support of her teammates. With only one knife left, Luna takes down one pick onto Leah here, and here come her support through short now, trying to get this pick through the boxes. Danny doesn't quite find it. Can she find the head of Ari? Not quite. There we go. down. It's a 2v2, but Danny's taking so much damage here. Going to be taken down with one shot from Lunacats. It's all up to the last player, Heart, here over in Heaven. Going to try and find anything. It's so difficult. I don't think it's possible to win this round. Out comes a concussion blast from her. But with the charge, it's very difficult. Takes one pick. Unfortunate from Artstar that Artstar was the one chosen to die there, but Lunacat is going to finish that one off. It's a good round once again from Nothing to Lose, holding on to that economy.
The attack is so clean there, and that's what we're talking about. The control of the pace. They know they've got that control. They know they've been playing faster, and that's what this team is ready to see. They throw down that lockdown to B, they fake it out, that manages to anchor 2 towards B and towards mid, and they're able to cleanly take A against less opponents. When they get in though, they have that problem of both players short, but luckily, nobody scaffold able to find the head of Ari. She did a great job of just sitting there tucked, waiting for a team to come through. Such a disciplined play, and it really ends up being the difference there that wins them the round. But look at this info early. They're all the way through Gelato. Not only do they get orb, but they have info now. They know that they're playing to B. And that's going to put a lot of pressure here towards Leah on site. She's all alone. The ult comes through now. The Cosmic Divide. They're going to throw the breach ult down as well. Why not? And now she sits there with a shorty and waits and hopes that she can find a pick. And she somehow does. She takes Arian. She gets the Phantom for her troubles. Now they've got a lockdown. Somehow they have a gun, and potentially they can walk out with this round.
Absolutely, that's a brilliant first pick there. They do have the site control now, Nothing to Lose, but they're going to have to play aggressively, trying to get anyone out of there. Here comes the, obviously, lockdown, going to push them all the way back. They're rotating to... Oh no, they thought it was a fake. Did they... Guys, the spike is on the other side. Guys, it's not... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's so unfortunate. They thought it was a fake somehow. I guess, yeah, once you play against so many people who use those lockdowns as fakes, it can be easy to just go, okay, yeah, that's a fake, let's rotate all the way around. 5 people, though, moved all the way over to try and retake it. They just got played, and now all the picks coming through on the side of Nothing to Lose. Leah trying to do anything she can, gets 2 on her way out, but there's no time. There's no time. It's so unfortunate. That's just... how can you put that?
Let's say this. The Cosmic Divide, you know, blocks all noise. They found the first pick and then snuck back through it. So really all they hear there is Ari playing towards site, and that's all they knew. So after Leah finds that first pick and grabs the gun and sneaks back out, they don't hear those footsteps. They don't know if they're playing there or not. I think the general consensus for them there is, okay, if the Jet's already through site and she only saw 1, that's gotta mean that they're actually over towards A, and they use the Cosmic Divide to mask the rotation sound. That's the only way I can spin it. But I'm assuming they're taking their tac pause here to try to reset the mental after that round.
Yeah, that's got to be difficult. And they used ults to get onto site there. They were committed towards A. They used everything over there. I think we are in attack pause. We haven't actually got the... there we go. We are in attack pause now, obviously, from Kunai. Coming out with that one must be difficult mentally. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, when you play against some teams that use that kind of tactic and try and really mentally game you, it can be easy to game yourself into thinking that's what they're going to do. And unfortunately for them, it doesn't work out there. I can see why they would have rotated, but I don't think it was a good idea to send all 5 players as well as the knives from Jet over towards A. And that is unfortunate. But now they're going to have to reset, try and come back into this one. They do have the weapons now. But Nothing to Lose have used that round to build up their economy. Winning 3 rounds in a row is always amazing for your economy, no matter when you do it in the half. So absolutely great from them, and they are going to be able to come into this round fully, everything coming out swinging, try and get anything they can now.
And while we've got a second here in the tac pause, I want to hear from Twitch chat. Who are you supporting in this matchup? You've got Nothing to Lose winning. Do you have Kunai? Hopefully that last round doesn't skew your decision, but let us know in chat who you've got winning this matchup. You know, we'd love to hear it. But man, that's just... You're right. You know, sometimes you really just outgame yourself. Sometimes you have a little soul read. You know, the IGL says, I know that they're using the fake. And they really committed to that rotate. I think you're right, though. I mean, at least have one push for info just to make sure. But imagine they had been right. They would have looked so much smarter. And they would have had 2 anchored towards the site that would have been late. So I can see where the train of thought comes from, but at the end of the day, it's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, it was really an all or nothing play, and they bought up into that last round. That was the they had to play that well, and unfortunately, it just didn't quite work out for them. I feel like you probably want to be a little more cautious coming into that one, but it's stuff happens. You just gotta keep up your game. You just gotta go back into it, go again. But now here comes once again the aggressive plays from Nothing to Lose using that breach. Try and make a little space, but they use it as a little fake there over towards A Wayne before they head back towards B. They're going to take mid control and try and get in through market here. Nobody is quite there ready for it, so no, they can't. Playing it slowly, waiting for the teammates to be there. Leah is going to try and make sure. There goes the alarm bot, so that's going to alert them to at least one player in mid. Oh, brilliant timing on that smoke to stop Leah from getting that pick. And a few shots are going to go either way, but nobody is going to be taken down for the troubles. They're going to push through now, and it's only Danny on site. Oh, Leah has taken down one onto Ari there through the wall. A little nice headshot through the wall there. They do have quite a little bit of control here. Oh, yeah, and turning around the corner just before Danny can pull out her gun. Is going to get that pick and take site control. Get that spike down. Don't rotate back towards A now, Kunai.
I love the play from Nothing to Lose. They know that they've got this team jumpy, and they use it to their benefit there. They use that breach to try to sell a fake. They get a little bit of A pressure in, and then they play through after they move. They find one trying to prevent this retake early here. They do manage to sneak through market, and Cat's in such a dangerous spot here, but a spot that could end up coming huge. Art catches one through the wall, a second through the wall as well, and a cleanup from Triggered. And now Nothing to Lose have walked the game back. We're looking at a 9-9 score.
Yeah, absolutely. That was essential for them because now Kunai having brought up into that last round, when you win 4 rounds in a row, Kunai are going to be low on economy. They're going to have to buy up into this round. Oh, they are buying around Leah here, so they are going to try and win this round, even though they've all only got, Sheriffs. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, Leah has given up on the idea of trying to carry the team through that round. Although, judging by the KD, probably could make it happen. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. You just want to take a little bit of economy away from Nothing to Lose now. You know you can't break the bank, but you can take some guns away, maybe try and get something at the start of the round, and then, close it out with what you've got. But got to play it by ear on this one as Nothing to Lose head towards A, playing it slowly, using that owl once again to get a little bit of information. Ari clears out Wine, make sure nobody's there, gonna, bite him in the proverbial butt. But there comes Lunacats with the first pick over on Gardens there, and takes a second down onto Dalcom just through the smoke. K's going to have to back up on low HP now, and they've got full sight control with barely any shots even being hit on the side of Kunai. Here comes the recon dart, but it's not going to find anybody quite before it gets destroyed. Lunacat's going to come through, but Leah's got the judge and takes that flying jug shot over onto Lunacats there. Has control of Gardens now, and here comes the Hunter's Fury to try and make sure nobody gets onto site. Trying to find anybody. No info, not going to find anyone, but Leah's going to take another down onto Ari there, and K's coming around the back with the charge. There comes another one. It's a 2v2. Pushes through. Under Heaven, Sarah's going to take that one out, but it's a 1v1 now. Leah's got the Vandal. Pushes round. Not enough time to play this slowly. Here comes the engagement, but Artstar's going to finish it off. It was looking on the ropes there for Nothing to Lose, but Kunai eventually do lose all their members.
It was so expensive off of some pistols and a judge that really went the distance. The Superman plays from Leah comes up huge, able to get them in, get herself a Vandal, almost able to find every member as well. Trying to balance out this eco a little bit, at the very least, cut this team down to 1 rebuy after this round rather than 2, which gives them the potential now to take this round and really claw themselves back into it and keep it equal.
Yeah, and now they're pushing through both mid and A long here. They're going to try and, mid control is so important here. And there they go. Here comes the Breach Jet plays. One concussed over in the corner, and Ari's going to take her down for free. That's a brilliant pick, and Ari's going to take another one down in Gardens there. Danny's going to try and keep him away. One down with the Hunter's Fury. Brilliant. But that's not enough. Ari pushes through, gets another pick, coming through into Heaven. Going to try and get a 4th now. Coming around the corner, gets that 4th. Let's see if she can go for the ace. Turns around the corner. Going to need to find this last one in Gardens here. Artstar is looking out for it. Hart pushing through up into Heaven now with the knife out. Is not going to find Lunacats. Lunacats going to finish that one on. Not going to give Ari the satisfaction of the ace there, but in the end, sometimes you do just have to close it out and say that's enough.
And we've seen Ari consistently popping off this game, but we haven't had a moment that you could really, that's Twitch clip worthy, you would say. A moment that she really went insane consistently in a round, and you got one right there. If you're on the version 1 social media team, you need some advertisement for the rest of the event, take that round right there. That is so clean from Ari. Very cleanly entering the site, finding every single pick. Looking so good. You can tell she's been doing her aim training.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've seen a lot of Ari in VOD reviews and everything like that, and she is you know, the quintessential duelist. I would call her a true flex. She plays so many different agents, but okay, not quite gonna find that pick there. I'll close out that thought in the end of next round, but Ari there showing. Oh no! They're just gonna push through for free, and now it's all down to Heart with the frenzy here. Sat over at mid. Can I think I have. I don't think anything's gonna surprise us here. Yeah, we can finish off that point. Cat takes down the last pick. You know, Ari is what you would call a quintessential duelist, I think. You know, she plays everything. She is. I have her down on my document as a true flex because she plays a lot of Viper, a lot of Omen, a lot of Killjoy as well. But she is acting as a Jet OP in this squad currently. Previously for teams, she's played a lot of different things, usually controller. But Reyna is actually her most played agent. But Jet, she's just insane. Over and over again, she showed that, yeah.
Even in that round, she shows that while she has those mechanics, she still has that discipline to be able to play out. Dolcom trying to come up with some huge sprays there, but it's Lunar Cats who will do so instead, finding 2 picks that should lead them into the site here. But look how quickly that rotate has come through from Kunai, and this time the Cosmic Divide is not one to fool. They know exactly where this is going. Danny catches one, already out through lane. Potential for more here, but it's not going to come up. 2 big picks for nothing to lose, and that is all up to Heart now. The lone Astra and Market has to somehow come up with a round to stay alive here in the first Visionaries. Can she get it done? The stars go down now. The first one towards main. There is going to be one just tucked in the very back of it. The drone comes through. Sarah trying to gather some info. But it's going to be the Astra playing in smoke. The info just barely not going to be found. They don't know when she's going to hit this site. She sneaks through, but it's quickly cleaned up. And there you